This message serves as an obituary announcement for the late Mrs. Marian Admire Sesay Nee Koroma. The late Mama Admire was born on October 1st, 1951 in the Makeni at the Kamakwe Wesleyan Hospital to the late Mr. Sylvanus F. Koroma and the late Mama Alice R. Koroma, the second child out of 8 children. She answered to the ultimate call on December 9th, 2020. Educational background. Mama Admire attended the Sierra Leone Church School in Makeni and later Maboka Secondary School for Girls in Matora. After her GCEO level, she gained admission to the prestigious Pitman's College in the United Kingdom, where she graduated with a higher national diploma in secretarial service in 1975. It was during her studies in the United Kingdom she met her late husband, Mr. Alfred Sesay, an electronic engineer. They later married and had 2 children, Mrs. Mariama Sharif Nee Sesay and Mr. Abdul Karim Sesay. Her late husband, Mr. Alfred Sesay, died earlier last year on April 30th, 2020. In 1976, she entered the civil service and served as the confidential secretary to the Solicitor General and the Director Public Prosecutor at the Law Office Department Ministry of Justice Gumo Building from 1976 until 1980. She was later transferred to the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development, where she served as secretary to the Deputy Minister, Mrs. Emma Clyde Simbo, and several deputies and Honorable Minister of Finance. Through her dedication, commitment, and no-nonsense stance, she rose to be the head of the secretaries in the Ministry of Finance. In 2004, she received a Certificate of Management Development for Executive, Confidential, and Personal Assistance from the Institute of Public Administration and Management, University of Sierra Leone. While serving as civil servant, she did not abandon her calling in the hospitality industry, a calling she inherited from her dear late mother, with whom she partnered in her initial school-going age, in preparing and selling cake and other food items to augment domestic financial needs. Her service to the nation as secretary in high-ranking ministry did not limit her exploring her entrepreneurial skills in the catering and hospitality industries. Simultaneously, she developed and ran a very successful catering business. Initially as a Revival restaurant and nightclub at Old Railway Lane opposite the All People's Congress office, which later relocated to the Rodden Street, where she renamed as Paledo Restaurant and Nightclub, and eventually expanded to the Cube Restaurant at the Maritime Building at Government Wharf. Her neat attention to quality and tasty cuisine attracted numerous clienteles from all walks of life. The Friday African buffet at Paleto and the Cube restaurant attracted high-profile personalities in society, including diplomats and top business executives. She owned and operated businesses such as Revival from 1989 to 1992, Paleto from 1992 to 2014, and the Cube from 2014 to 2018. Her good entrepreneurial skills in the catering and hospitality business won her the recognition of Officer of the Order of the Rochelle in 2017. She trained numerous Sierra Leoneans in the catering business, and her key strength and attention in bringing the best of both local and Western cuisine won her many contracts in catering for state functions, corporate meetings, weddings, and funerals. Mrs. Admire Sesay was also a great philanthropist. She was able to raise several adopted daughters and sons, whom through her mentorship had become self-reliant and responsible citizens across the globe. She left behind the following grandchildren: Bintu Makuta Sharif, Alpha Abbas Mahmoud Sharif, Mahmoud Omega Sharif, Bai Shabora Sharif, Isaac Sesay, and Admire Sesay. She also left behind 7 siblings: Mrs. Florence Marie Toure Nee Koroma, His Excellency Dr. Ines Bai Koroma, Madam Ion Cornell Koroma, Mr. Thomas Shobora Koroma, Madam Elizabeth Yama Koroma, Mr. Philip Michael Koroma, and Mr. Sylvanus Fona Koroma Jr., commonly known as Waterman, and several cousins and close friends. Mrs. Admire Sesay personality and character have inspired many people in society. Her love for family was uncompromising. She will be definitely missed for her organizing skills and leadership roles in the Koroma Sesay Conte family, colleagues, and the general populace. Some statements by family and loved ones. She will be remembered as a loving and caring sister, a mother, friend, and colleagues with devotion to serving humanity. Time may pass and fade away, but memories of you will always stay. Some says memories